In this podcast, two Gen Xers are taking a trip down memory lane, revisiting and reflecting on the cinema of the 1980s. We'll look at the hits and the flops, the studio blockbusters and art house indies, the critically acclaimed, and the universally reviled. The series is hosted by me, Lisa Molinelli, a writer and librarian, and features Dustin Morrow, a filmmaker, author, and professor of film. So pull on your legwarmers, crank up your boombox, and hop in the DeLorean. It's time for the long rewind.
Hello and welcome to the long rewind. This is your quiz master, Dustin. I'm joined by your contestant on the great 80s movie quiz, Lisa.
Hello, everybody. We're going to do this thing.
All right, we're in round 4 of the great 80s movie quiz, the biggest 80s movie quiz ever mounted and ever inflicted on a person.
Yes.
Yeah, which is you.
It's true.
Yeah, so here is how you're doing so far. For those of you keeping track at home, Lisa missed 4 questions in round 1. Mm-hmm. She missed 6 in round 2. Round 2 was a tougher round, apparently. Mm-hmm. And you missed only 2 in the last round.
Yeah.
So you did very well in the last round.
I mean, I wish we knew how many questions were in each round so we would understand the percentage
All
of
I can
questions
tell
was
you
missing,
is there's about 200 total questions.
Okay.
We're
yeah.
like halfway through here.
What? All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a big quiz.
Yeah. Well, it's the great 80s movie quiz.
So that you folks can play along at home.
Yeah.
I have asked Lisa to give about 2 seconds or so when she knows an answer immediately. She's going to hold off just a second to answer so that you at home have a chance to come up with the answer yourself and so you can play along. Okay. Are you ready, Lisa?
I'm ready.
To resume the quiz. Here we
ready.
go. What was the prize that Stallone stood to win in the wrestling tournament at the end of Over the Top?
It was a big old truck, right? Like a big old tractor trailer. I don't know if it was a particular kind or, make or...
It was a semi-truck, yeah.
Yeah, a semi-truck, big semi-truck.
He was a trucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawk and Son.
That's correct.
Yeah. Name any 4 actors from Francis Ford Coppola's The Outsiders.
Okay, any 4
Any
actors?
4.
Okay. Well, Diane Lane.
Yep.
Not one you would maybe
Yeah, interesting
think of,
you picked the only kind of female actor from the group.
It's true.
Yeah.
But she's great and
She is great.
famous.
And she plays Cherry.
Oh, I didn't remember her
Cherry
name,
something
but
or other. Yeah.
She's a Chasoche, I think.
Yeah.
Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe, yep.
Patrick Swayze.
Yep.
Ralph Macchio.
Yep. That was too easy. That's 4 already. You want to keep
4.
going? Keep going. See how many you can get.
C. Thomas Howell?
Yeah. He plays Pony Boy.
No, doesn't Ralph Macchio play Pony Boy? Oh, no, he's the one who says stay golden, Pony Boy. He says it to C. Thomas. Okay, forget I said that. I'm starting to peter out here, but there's a lot, right?
Yeah, you missed some.
Are the Estevez Sheen boys in this?
One of them is. You got a 50-50 chance.
I'm probably going to pick the wrong one. Is it Charlie?
No, it's Emilio.
It's Emilio, of course. Like every young male star of the 80s. Tom Cruise is in it.
Tom Cruise, yep.
Right, Tom
Prior
Cruise.
to fixing his teeth.
Prior to teeth fix.
Yeah.
Who else am I missing?
Did you say Matt Dillon?
I didn't say Matt Dillon.
Yeah.
No, of
Dillon's
course,
the
Matt
other big one.
Dillon.
Did you say Leif Garrett?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have come up with that
he's the
one.
head Soch.
Okay. Yeah.
What did Willow aspire to be in Willow?
He wants to be a wizard.
Yeah,
right?
a magician or a sorcerer.
I wasn't sure how they referred to it, but yeah.
What was the name of Joan Wilder's recurrent character in her books in Romancing the Stone?
Oh.
She wrote a series of trashy romance novels.
I know. And I know. Why can't I think of the name of her character? That's terrible.
There were actually 2 of them, two characters,
Yeah.
2 main characters. I'll take either one.
Well, see, the problem is it's easy to get the main character's names mixed up with her character's names because they overlap.
Yeah, she lives the adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I'm trying to think of that opening scene where she's, writing the end of her book.
Yeah.
I mean, is the guy's name Jack, or is that Michael Douglas's name?
That's Michael Douglas's name, so Jack Colton.
Right, and that should be that's the name of a character from a romance novel. Oh, geez, I feel horrible. This is terrible, and I'm not remembering.
I'll give you a hint. Jack Colton names his boat after her character at the end of the movie.
Well, I guess it's Angelina something.
Yeah, Angelina.
Does she have a last name? Am I supposed to come up with a last name? Oh, okay. Well, then it's Angelina.
It's Angelina and Jesse. Jesse is the
I don't think I would have come up with that.
The avatar for the Jack Colton character in her books.
Terrible. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Should I give you that one? I'll give it to you. You came up with Angelina.
That's kind.
Yeah. What was Blue Thunder in the movie Blue Thunder?
Oh.
It's not about a new wave band, I'll tell you that, although that is a great name for a new wave band.
And it's not about a model's look at the camera a la
Blue
Zoolander.
Steel. Yeah.
Is it a car? I don't know this movie. I honestly don't know what this is. It's the only thing. I don't know. I guess I'm going to say car. I don't really know this movie. I don't know what this is. So
you're close. It's about a super vehicle. But it's not a car. It's a helicopter.
Oh, I don't know this movie.
Yeah, they turned it into a TV show. It was kind of like, I think Airwolf kind of came out of Blue Thunder.
There's like a weird helicopter craze.
Yeah, super helicopter. Yeah.
In the 80s.
Roy Scheider stars in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
In which of the Rockies did Rocky give Paulie a robot maid?
I believe this would be the 80s robot from Rocky IV.
Yeah, Rocky IV.
Yeah.
What was the name of the town in The Lost Boys?
Santa Carla.
Santa Carla is
Murder
correct.
capital of the world.
Mm-hmm. How did Han save Luke from freezing to death on the planet Hoth?
I believe he butchers a tauntaun and puts Luke inside.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Slices open a tauntaun and sticks Luke into the guts.
Yeah, I believe I've seen...
Pretty gross when you think about it.
Totally gross, but effective.
Yeah.
I think I've seen sleeping bags, like tauntaun sleeping bags, which is kind of a funny...
Oh, that's great.
Like a fun idea, yeah.
Whenever I watch The Revenant, there's that scene where Leo cuts open, I think it's a bear, and climbs inside the dead... Or is that a horse?
I don't know what it is.
No, it's not a bear. I think it's like a horse. He cuts open something and he climbs inside it to stay warm.
I mean, it's one of those things I'm not sure.
I always think of the tauntaun.
Yeah, well, of course.
Anyway.
I mean, it might actually be a legit survival thing, unless it's just apocryphal.
To cut open a creature and get inside it?
Maybe. It's heat.
If you were freezing to death out in the wilds, what creature would you cut open and climb inside?
Oh, I see. It's not even a question of would I do it. It's what creature would I do?
No, it's you have to do it. So which creature would you most like to climb inside?
Oh my God. I can't answer that question. I probably wouldn't be able to do it.
I would go bear because the bear looks like it's really warm because of its coat.
Yeah.
And I also think as an apex predator, people are going to stay away from the bear.
But you'd have to be able to get close enough to the bear to do this. This
question is prefaced on the idea that
you could actually do it.
That you found the dead animal.
Oh, okay. Well.
Although the problem with climbing inside a bear is if a zealous hunter comes along, he'll just shoot the thing.
That's the only problem.
And you're inside it and you get shot.
Mm-hmm.
But, there's only so many creatures big enough to climb inside of.
Yeah.
You're not going to get inside a bird unless it's a big bird.
No. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we need to move on. No.
What was the name of the terrible evil force that was devouring the world in the never-ending story?
Oh. I honestly don't know the Never-Ending Story that well. I'm so sorry, but I think
Atreyu,
I know.
He was.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
On an adventure, he was being stalked by this creature. It had manifested itself as a wolf in the movie, but that's not what it's called. It's not called a wolf.
Isn't it the Nothing?
It is the Nothing.
That's what I thought.
Very
okay,
good.
Yeah.
What actor played the Lord of Darkness in the movie Legend?
That would be the wonderful Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, that's correct.
Yeah. Love him.
How many endings were shot for the film Clue?
I can't decide if this is like a trick question. How many were shot versus how many were used? Oh. Well, I'm going to treat it like not a trick question, and I'm going to say 3.
It was 3. There were 3 endings shot to Clue. Do you remember who the 3 killers are in the 3 endings?
I really ought to. I've seen it enough times at this point. Well, I think Miss White is one, right?
Miss White is
Madeline Kahn.
Madeline Kahn. Yeah, I think she is one.
And Miss Scarlet, I think, is one. Leslie Ann Warren. I'm pretty sure, no?
I don't remember myself.
Oh, you're just... We're just seeing... Yeah. Well, I think those
Doesn't
are 2
Tim
of them.
Curry turn out to be one himself?
Maybe?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't really remember. That's sad.
The
Because
thing I most remember that ending is Michael McKean turning toward the camera and go, I'm going to go home and sleep with my wife.
I mean, it's all the little moments I remember, not so much the actual outcome of those endings.
All right, continuing the quiz. 2 actors from the movie Predator went on to become state governors. Who were they?
Oh my God, 2?
Yes.
All right. Well, obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, governor of California.
There's another one?
There is another one. Another member of Arnold's squad in that movie became a governor.
I mean, is it Jesse Ventura?
It is Jesse Ventura.
I guess I didn't remember he was in that movie. He's
governor of Minnesota.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
What was the name of the title character's clan in Highlander? This would be Christopher Lambert's character
in
Connor.
Highlander. Yeah.
What was his clan name in Highlander?
I know this.
Okay.
It's McLeod.
It is McLeod.
Yeah.
That's correct. Who did Kurt Russell play in Escape from New York? Picture the eye patch.
I know who it is.
And the pants.
I'm just giving people a minute.
Tight.
Oh my gosh.
Tight pants.
Uh-huh. It's Snake Plissken.
It is Snake Plissken,
Yeah.
of course. He's got that snake tattoo on his stomach.
Oh yeah, I didn't
which
remember
goes
that.
down his pants. Very subtle. Very subtle stuff. Did I mention how tight those pants were?
Oh my goodness.
Give me the full title of the Buckaroo Banzai movie.
Oh no.
This would be the great Peter Weller, Ellen Barkin, John Lithgow science fiction comedy, one of the most offbeat and bizarre and delightful movies of the 80s. It had a very long title. It wasn't called Buckaroo Banzai. That was just part of it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the whole thing. It's like The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai and the Fourth Dimension or something like that.
You're right. It was The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai in the Fourth Dimension or something like that.
There was no something like that. I'm betting I'm missing a bunch of it.
You're on the right track. It's The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across the Eighth Dimension.
Oh.
You had to go 4 more dimensions.
Right. I needed. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
That was pretty close. There was a dimension.
I'm not going to give it to you.
No, you shouldn't give it to me. It was incorrect.
All right.
Yeah.
What was the name of the building in Die Hard?
Oh, yeah. This is another one I'm probably just going to get close and not quite. Is it the Nakatomi Plaza?
You got it.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if I knew it was a plaza and I knew it was something like Nakatomi, and it's actually Nakatomi. I got it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Who played Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter in the action classic Commando?
I believe this is one of your childhood crushes, Alyssa Milano.
This was the childhood crush for me,
yes.
Alyssa Milano. I had posters of her on my wall.
Wow.
I thought she was so cute.
She was cute.
Yeah.
Still is. Very cute.
What was Chuck Norris's profession in Lone Wolf McQuade?
He was a Texas Ranger, was he not?
He was a Texas Ranger. That's
Yeah.
correct. If you said cop at home, you're wrong.
Well,
He wasn't
important.
a cop. He was a Texas Ranger.
That is different. And also, it's how we got the show Walker, Texas Ranger.
It is, yeah. Originally, that was going
Yeah.
to be Lone Wolf McQuade. They couldn't get the rights or something like that. And so it became Walker.
Texas
And the guy
Ranger.
that created Lone Wolf McQuade sued
Oh,
and lost.
well.
Yeah. It's very hard to prove copyright infringement.
Yeah. Well, and Texas Rangers are a thing.
And they are a thing, yeah. It's not
In,
like
real life.
not like Lone Wolf McQuade was the only one.
No.
What special power did the Beastmaster possess?
Well, I mean, much like Dr. Dolittle, he could talk to the animals, right? He could control.
He could psychically communicate with animals.
Communicate with animals. Yeah.
If at home you said he could master beasts, that's not enough. We won't.
Oh,
wow. We're not taking
he's
that.
tough. He's a tough taskmaster.
I'm a tough
here.
quiz master,
Yeah.
yes. On what famous landmark did the big action set piece in Remo Williams take place?
That would be the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, it's a great sequence. One of the great action sequences of the 80s, in fact, I think.
Pretty iconic, I believe.
Yes, it's fabulous. On what famous landmark did the big action set piece in A View to a Kill take place?
I mean, there's two.
This is the,
Which one are we talking about here? There's two.
This is, well, think of the finale.
Oh, okay.
You're right, there are two.
Yeah. I mean, that would be the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah. The other one, of course, the Eiffel Tower, which Grace Jones's character jumps off.
I mean, it's honestly the first one I think of because, again, it's Grace Jones jumping off the Eiffel Tower.
You're right.
It's hard
You're
to
right.
forget.
You're right. It might be a better sequence than the Golden Gate Bridge one. Although the Golden Gate Bridge
It's
scene
pretty
is
great.
fabulous.
I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying, Grace Jones. So that's what I think of.
Yeah. All right. This is finishing our landmark trilogy of questions.
Okay.
What famous landmark did I should focus this a little more. What famous Texas landmark did Pee-wee visit in Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Well, I don't know this movie very well, but I'm going to make a guess. Is it the Alamo?
It was the Alamo.
Yeah.
Do you remember what part of the Alamo he was looking for?
I think I do. Is it the basement?
He was looking for the
Which
basement.
I'm guessing it doesn't have.
Well, yeah, he takes a tour that
Right.
Jan Hooks is leading.
Oh, right.
And they
That's
get to
right.
the end, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Are we going to see the basement?" And she goes, "There's no basement at the Alamo." And everybody on the tour starts laughing at him.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
Pee-wee.
And so the quest for his missing bicycle continues.
No.
What was the wraith in the Wraith?
This is where I can confidently say it was a car.
It was a car, yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't a helicopter.
It's a Wraith, man.
It was the Wraith, man.
Yeah.
People are going, what the hell is that?
Well,
Do you want to explain the movie The Wraith? Give me,
can I explain the movie The Wraith?
can anybody explain?
Oh,
Give me the
no.
elevator pitch. Give me the 30-second
God.
explanation of The Wraith.
I'm very bad at 30-second explanations. Well, a new kid comes to town, Charlie Sheen, right?
Mm-hmm.
He kind of runs afoul of the cool kids, but they're also kind of like mean punks. They're sort of like bullies, right? And they maybe like beat him up and kill him or something, and he transforms into the Wraith. Like his soul goes into this car and exacts revenge on people. Is that right? I've only seen it like once or twice.
Not exactly.
Okay, that's my memory of the film. Let's hear what it really is about.
Well, Sherilyn Finn's boyfriend is
Finn,
murdered
right.
by these punks led by Nick Cassavetes, John Cassavetes'
But
son.
isn't her boyfriend Charlie Sheen?
Let me finish.
Okay.
He's murdered by
wait
these
a
punks, and then Charlie Sheen shows up in the town. He's driving this amazing car, which is the car of the title.
Right,
It looks
the
like
Wraith.
kind of like a Knight Rider car. It's like a futuristic car.
The coolest 80s
And
car.
the punks that murdered him are also street racers who steal other people's. Essentially, they race other people for their pink slips.
Right.
And so they're kind of running this kind of illegal chop shop kind of operation.
Yeah.
And Charlie Sheen comes back and kills them one by one in his super futuristic car. And you come to learn over the course of the movie that Charlie Sheen is the reincarnation
guys.
of the boyfriend that was murdered.
I spoiled the movie.
Because a wraith is also a ghost, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, of course. Yes. I guess I forgot that there was like a beginning and that Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
Yeah. And he romances Sherilyn Fenn again.
Right.
And,
Yeah. I was conflating some things.
Good stuff. It's a classic. Who played Patrick Swayze's bouncer mentor in Roadhouse?
This would be the deep-voiced Sam Elliott.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Marlboro Man himself.
Mm-hmm.
What sport did the Teen Wolf excel at?
Basketball.
That's right. The Teen Wolf was a basketball player.
Mm-hmm. Because, of course.
Yeah. What was the day job of the werewolf in Silver Bullet?
Well, this will be giving it away, but he was like a preacher.
Yep.
A pastor.
Yeah. And concluding our trilogy of werewolf questions, what was the name of the pub in American Werewolf in London?
I believe that would be the Slaughtered Lamb.
It was the Slaughtered Lamb.
Yeah.
Very good. Now we're going to enter a lightning round where I am going to name a movie and you are going to tell me the sport that is at the center of that movie.
Great.
So we're talking
Okay.
80s sports movies.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Excited, yes.
Here we go.
Ready.
Rad.
BMX biking.
That's correct. Thrashin'.
I think that's probably skateboarding.
It is skateboarding.
Okay.
Stars Josh Brolin.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vision Quest.
Wrestling.
Correct. All the Right Moves.
Football.
Correct. American Anthem.
Oh. I don't know this movie. I guess I'm going to have to guess. Track and field?
No, ma'am.
I don't know. I don't know
would
that
be
movie.
Gymnastics.
Oh.
Stars Mitch Gaylord.
Okay. I didn't know that movie.
Victory.
I'm not sure I know this either, but maybe soccer?
It is soccer.
Yeah.
Yep. Sylvester Stallone, Pele,
Oh,
and
I do
Michael
know this
Caine
movie. This is a great movie.
trying to escape from a World
Yeah.
War II POW camp.
I just always forget the title. That's a great movie.
It is a great movie. John Huston directed that. American Flyers.
Is that bicycle racing?
It is bicycle
Yeah.
racing, yeah. Kevin Costner. Oxford Blues.
That would be crew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Or
rowing.
rowing, yeah. Personal Best.
That might be track and field.
It is track
Yeah.
and field. Yes, that's Mariel Hemingway.
Oh,
Wildcats.
I believe that is also football.
Yeah, football. Starring the actor you always think of when you think of football, Goldie Hawn.
I like that movie though.
It is. It's so
I
charming.
like her a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson are
Harrelson.
on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. The Color of Money.
That would be pool or billiards.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And finally, Bloodsport.
Well, it is multiple martial arts. It's like kickboxing, right? Kumite? I don't know. It's martial arts. I
Yes.
don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, I'll accept martial arts.
There's a lot of different martial arts, I believe, involved.
The Kumite tournament.
Kumite tournament.
Yeah, involving
Yeah.
martial arts from around the world.
I love
Yes.
Bloodsport, by the way.
We were looking for martial arts.
Well,
there.
okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay. What country is Al Pacino's character in Scarface from?
Okay, I haven't seen this.
Brian De Palma classic.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I mean, I know what it is, but having not seen it, I am not 100% sure. I mean, I think he's from Latin America, this character. Maybe. Colombia?
Do you know where it's set?
No,
Oh, because that'll help you.
I don't. I thought it was set in New York or something. I've never seen it.
You should see it.
I should see it. I know everyone's seriously yelling at me in their cars and their showers and in front of their kitchen sinks.
All the
right
rappers are yelling at you.
All the rappers are yelling at me.
All the many rappers that listen to
new.
our 80s movie podcast are yelling
They're
at
pretty
you
mad
because
at me.
rappers love this movie.
I should see it. It's supposed to be a great movie. I just haven't.
He's
seen
Cuban.
It. I was gonna say Cuba. Why didn't I just
you
say
should've
it?
said The movie is set in Miami, in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, name the 3 chores that Miyagi makes Daniel do before he realizes that he's learning karate.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what order they fall in.
You don't have to do them in order. You can just give them to me.
I probably should know. Well, waxing a car.
Yep, waxing the car is 1.
Painting a fence.
Painting a fence is another.
And like sanding a deck or sanding wood or something.
Sanding the floor.
Yeah,
Sand the floor.
Sand the floor.
Yeah.
Right.
Wax on, wax off.
Paint the
fence.
Yep.
Sand the floor.
Yeah.
Very good. What is Jennifer Beals' day job in Flashdance? I don't think you've seen Flashdance.
No, I haven't, but I think I know.
This is another 80s blind spot for you. You should probably see it at some point.
I know. So there's some big blind
Such an
Scarface and
such an iconic movie.
Flashdance. What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
I think she's a steel worker.
She is. She's a welder.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
okay.
But I'll take it.
Yeah. She's a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night, if I recall.
Cocktail featured what Beach Boys hit?
That would be Kokomo.
Kokomo, yes. I'll give you bonus points if you can give me the lyrics without singing.
Oh. Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah. Let's hear it. Can you do some of it without singing it?
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I want to take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go to the Kokomo? We'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. Do you want me to keep going? Because I can. I don't think anyone wants me to keep going.
Okay. The movie Less Than Zero is based on a book by what author?
Yeah. I think this is, I'm totally blanking on his name. Really famous 80s writer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I know this guy's name.
Bit of a bad boy of literature.
Yeah, no, I know who this is. I think of other, yeah. Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing. I know who it is. I can see him in my head, and I can't think of his name.
Has a popular podcast.
Yeah, I know. I know who this is.
Also wrote American Psycho.
I know he wrote American Psycho. I know all these things about him except his name.
Except his name?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know it now. It's Bret Easton Ellis.
You got it.
Yeah.
Bret Easton Ellis wrote Less Than Zero.
Thank you for that time for my brain to settle.
A movie which he hates.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he doesn't think it's any good.
He's got exacting standards.
I mean, he's right. It's not very good, but it's fun in an 80s sort of way, for sure. All right, a few more. What was John Travolta's day job? This is part of my series of questions about day jobs.
I'm excited.
What is John Travolta's day job in the movie Perfect?
I think he's like a Rolling Stone journalist.
He is, yeah. He's a writer for Rolling Stone. Mm-hmm. At Close Range, Christopher Walken, Sean Penn thriller is set in what state?
I think I know. I've got 2 states in my head. Probably going to say the wrong one. Is it Indiana?
It is not. What was your other guess?
It's probably also wrong. Ohio?
Nope. It's set in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I was dancing around it. I was in the right vicinity.
Yeah. It's based on a true story.
Okay.
You were picturing all those cornfields.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming we're talking deep western Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Closer to places like Ohio and.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
An Officer and a Gentleman featured what hit song?
Oh.
I think it also won the Oscar.
Yeah, isn't it Up Where We Belong?
It is Up Where We Belong by Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Warnes, you never heard anything about unless she was having a number one hit from a movie.
I mean,
right?
It's not a bad thing to...
Like The Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing and Up Where We Belong. But can you name another Jennifer Warnes song? Or can you name any Jennifer Warnes song that's not connected to a film?
Well, no, but she did all right.
She did all right. I mean, yeah.
Those were huge.
Most people don't have one of those, let alone two.
Two, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right. That's the only context I know her in.
What movie combined karate with gymnastics to make the ultimate martial art?
That would be Jim Cotta.
Jim Cotta, yes. What actor took over the werewolf part in Teen Wolf 2?
I believe this is something he never lives down. That would be Jason Bateman.
Yeah, he mentions it he gets razzed for it on his podcast all the time. Have you ever seen Teen Wolf 2?
I think so. I don't remember it, but I'm probably at least saw part of it.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, well, Teen Wolf itself
has a studying montage. So somebody in Hollywood thought it would be cool to have a pop song and then cut various shots of Jason Bateman reading books.
Well, to be fair, that's not the only studying montage there is.
No, I guess you're right. There's one in like Stand and Deliver. There's some good movies that have studying montages in them, but they're usually done with a little more pizzazz.
I'm guessing Teen Wolf 2 didn't really pull it off.
My memory of the Teen Wolf 2 one is literally it's just him at a desk.
He's reading
a book. Yeah.
Well,
it's not like any hijinks are happening during the studying.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't seen it since it was out.
Well, I don't remember it that well, but I think it probably wasn't as good as Teen Wolf, and Teen Wolf is only kind of okay. So, yeah.
All right, let's do 5 more.
Yep.
Where was Kim Cattrall originally from in Mannequin?
I think she's from ancient Egypt.
She is,
which is like the weirdest thing ever.
She looks Egyptian. I mean,
it's
where else could she be from?
Yeah. It's one of those things I always forget about Mannequin.
That it opens in ancient Egypt?
Yeah, it's odd.
It's, among the many weird things about Mannequin, that is
one of the weirdest
on the list.
Yeah.
What was the name of the fortune teller machine in Big?
Oh my gosh. I should know this. This is another one of those things I can see in my head, but I don't think I can think of the name of it. I don't know.
Yeah. Tom Hanks and his little pal spend the whole movie looking for this machine, trying to trace it down so that he can...
I know what it looks like. I mean, I know it's key, but...
It's got a genie in it, kind of.
I know.
I mean, I guess he's a fortune teller, but he looks like a genie. He's got green skin, I think.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
I know the look of it, but I can't think of the name of it.
What if I give you the first letter?
All right.
It's a Z.
Oh. Yeah. Is it like Zorn or like Zoran? I don't know. Zoltar. That's it.
You know who Zoran is? That's Walken's character
in A View to a Kill. Well.
Yeah.
There you are.
Name the 3 actors that comprise the love triangle in the teen comedy Secret Admirer.
I haven't seen this movie, so...
You've never seen Secret Admirer?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we found another 80s blind spot for you.
I'm going to take a guess.
Okay.
Based on... I know you've talked about it to me. All right, Kelly Preston?
Yep.
Rob Lowe? No, not the boy. Patrick Dempsey?
Nope.
Neither of those.
You're in the right vicinity.
Yeah.
This guy is Dempsey-esque.
Oh. I don't know who the boy is. Is the other one Lori Loughlin?
It is Lori Loughlin.
I don't know who the boy is.
Yeah. You did pretty well for having never seen the movie to get 2 of the 3.
I can't believe I don't know. I thought it was one of those guys. Oh, well.
You're close. It's C. Thomas Howell.
I was going to say C. Thomas Howell. When you said Dempsey-esque, I was like, oh, C. Thomas Howell. But then I was
who's
like, no,
more
no,
Dempsey-esque than C. Thomas
And
Howell?
then I was like, no. Oh, I should have. This is like Cuba. I should have said it. Oh, well.
Yeah.
What did I have to lose? A toaster.
Okay, here we go. Name the... Oh, that's another miss there. You're up to 7 in this round.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a rough
I didn't think I
round.
was doing that poorly. Okay.
Name the actors at the 3 corners of the love triangle in Pretty in Pink.
Oh, okay. This one I can do. Well, that's Molly Ringwald,
Yep.
Andrew McCarthy,
Yep.
and Ducky. I know this guy's name too. We were just talking about him. Oh my gosh. I think I'm just starting to blank. My brain is just starting to...
You're lucky there's only one more question after this.
Man. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is really annoying. I mean, everyone knows who Ducky is, so we can't just go
On 2.5 Men.
Yeah, I know who this is.
Hiding Out, the 80s classic Hiding Out.
I know. He was also someone
Morgan
I thought...
Stewart's Coming Home.
I mean, I know. I know who this is. This is terrible.
I'll give you a clue.
Yeah.
You ready?
Oh, right. Okay. It's that's what everyone's doing because it's taking me so long.
That's right.
It's John Cryer.
It is John Cryer.
Of course. Oh my gosh. I just could not get it out of my brain. Okay.
Okay. And wrapping up our last question and finishing our trilogy of love triangle questions.
Oh, triangle of love
Name the
triangles.
actors at the 3 corners of the love triangle in Some Kind of Wonderful.
Okay.
We've got a trilogy of teen love triangle movies here.
So it would be Eric Stoltz.
Yep.
Leah Thompson.
Yep.
And Mary Stuart Masterson.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't even need a hint on that
You
one.
didn't need a hint on that one. Very good. All right. That finishes round 4. You missed 7.
Oh, boy. That is more than I thought. I thought I was doing better than
that was your roughest round yet. Mm-hmm. That was rough. I mean, you didn't know what Blue Thunder was. What are you going to do?
I mean, sue me. I've never even seen that movie. I don't know what I made the best guess that I could.
Sue me is such an 80s comeback. So that was a great...
So sue me.
That was a great comeback to that. So sue me.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, thank you for listening. Thank you for playing along. And we'll see you in the next round of the great 80s movie quiz. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. You've been listening to The Long Rewind. The program is produced by Dustin Morrow and hosted by me, Lisa Molinelli. If you enjoy the show, please consider hitting the subscribe button, leave us a good review on your podcast app, and tell your friends about the program. We'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.